Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am scrapping a photo when I was pregnant, and I am using the Maggie Home Summer Days collection, and I'm starting off with 4 of the pattern papers from this paper pad. And first, let's start off cutting out all these gorgeous seashells. I do take the time to cut out the whole sheet, and some of the seashells are gold embossed, so that adds some extra glitz to the layout. The photo was taken at the beach, so I thought this was also a perfect collection to go ahead and use like the sand paper looking one, and then want everyone in the water as well. And I did originally have it planned this way, where I had like a ring of the sand and then the pool or beach water one, and then I flip the beach water one for just the inside parts and then have a white circle on the outside. So you'll see that in a second. This was my original thought, and then this is what I ended up with. I was like, you know what? I don't like the papers touching. Let me just have the swimming ladies in the center. And then I do the whole collage or ring of all the seashells all the way around the edge there, still showing enough of the white so that there's some separation. And you guys, like, I love the way this layout turned out. It's so good. Oh my god. And don't get me wrong, again, this was a labor of love to cut out all of these little seashells from that 12 by 12. Took a little bit of time. And so I find that I am able to scrap peacefully once Valentina's asleep, and you know, I can do some of like the longer parts of it, and then kind of you know, put the layout together the following day or evening time or whatever it may be. And so that's how I've been finding my zen and my place to kind of scrapbook right now. So then I loved the way having this chipboard piece. And then what I do also is take every seashell that's on the chipboard and every seashell that's on the 12 by 12 cardstock stickers, and I pop them up on pop dots, or you know, or leave them dimensional from the chipboard, and that's how I have some of the dimensional elements around this hoop of seashells. And that's also what added a lot of detail, because a lot of them had like gold embossing too. And they're a little bit smaller in scale, so that worked out perfect for some contrast to the hoop that I have here. And what I also love is that, at least when I use chipboard, and you'll see me start doing it a little bit too, because I'm actually working on another layout, I love taking off that adhering sticky part from the back in order to be able to move them around a little bit more before you commit to where they might be. I just always fear ripping the paper underneath, which is why I do this. And if other people do that trick as well, it's really good. And what I also figured out too is I also peel off some layers of the chipboard in case it's too thick. You know, I mean, I know chipboard's like a standard thickness, but sometimes I want some variation. And so, for instance, this bird, I literally have it down to almost being like a cardstock sticker. So I took off like all of the chipboard on that one, just so that it tucked underneath the title. So this is some tricks for you, just in case, or maybe you already know those tricks and I'm not telling you anything new. So the photo was, honestly, I was in my second or maybe even third trimester, because I was pretty big bump there. And so it's kind of fun, and I chose it obviously to go at this paper pad because it was on the beach. I really don't take that many beach photos, believe it or not. The beach is not my favorite part. I know I live on the coast and I am in Florida, but I much prefer poolside over beachside. I have this thing with sand just getting everywhere, and to me, it's not worth it. But that's just me. I mean, my sister comes down from New York, and she lives on the beach the entire vacation she's here, so I do go. It's just not what I prefer to do from first off. And so this photo was taken and snapped by my sister on one of her visits when I was pregnant. So believe it or not, there actually is no mixed media on this one too. I don't even go in with gold splatters because it was just beautiful as it is. What I also finish up doing after I kind of like the arrangement of everything and kind of tucking some other elements into the wreath of seashells, I go in with sequences from Spiegelmom Scraps, and I do believe I use I Dream of Sequins and Tropical Teals is the other one, because I mostly wanted that like aqua and teal colored sequins. I couldn't find the perfect pink, and I didn't want to add like a coral either. It's not really coral in the layout. But the Tweaky Teals is perfect because I used all of the teal glittered sequins, and it's gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everyone's having a good day. Until next time, bye.